Hello, everyone, and welcome. My name is Charlotte Lynch with Westwood Media Center, and with me, as always, is Lena Arena DeRosa, the first time in 2023 to discuss some of the things going on at the Council on Aging, the things that have happened and the things that are coming up. So, Lena, I saw your expression, but I don't think we did one in January.
It didn't occur to me, but you're right. We didn't, Charlotte. I am so sorry. We should have done one in January, but that's okay. We're going to make it up in February and we're going to move forward. So hello, all my seniors. I always like to thank Westwood Media, who I love our partnership. We work very closely with you all, and I'm really grateful. So thank you. So I'm going to jump right into what we're doing in February because I want my lovely senior community to know what's happening. So to begin with, on February 7th, which is coming up next Tuesday, February is always about chocolate. Yes, it's about love and friendship, but it's also about chocolate. So on February 7th, we are going to host a really good lecture by Anthony Samarco at the library. It starts at 10 o'clock and it's all things chocolate. Again, that's on February 7th on Tuesday. Anthony Samarco, for those of you who haven't heard him, he's a Boston historian. He's fabulous. And he's going to talk about the Baker Chocolate Company, which started in Dorchester. I didn't even know that. And he's going to do it. And of course, we're going to have hot chocolate and chocolate. So, Charlotte, if you'd like to join us for some hot chocolate.
If there's open seats, I'm already signing up right now.
How can you not love chocolate? We also have Cooking with Roberta. And she is going to do a winter lunch menu, and that's on February 23rd. Again, you need to sign up. Space is limited. So please, if you want to sign up, you can sign up now. We are also doing our Valentine's Day luncheon, and that is on Valentine's Day. And Charlotte, you're more than welcome to join us. It is, and you can sign up now. It's on February 14th. It's $6. And it's going to be pizza from Anthony's Coal-Fire Pizza. We're going to have salad, we're going to have meatballs, and of course, chocolate cake for dessert. Because February is about
I'm noticing the
chocolate.
theme is chocolate. Yeah.
Get the theme here. And finally, I want to remind people it's tax season. Sorry to bring it down. And we are very blessed because we have AARP tax help here, and that will begin on February 27th. You do need to sign up. I think the first 3 Mondays is already sold out, so you're going to have to do it in March. But if you want to have help, if you're low or moderate income and you need help with your taxes and you just need to file them, and they have to be simple filings, but if you need help, you call us, we'll sign you up and we'll get you there. Unfortunately, our dinner at Chiara is sold out already, and that's going to be on February 8th. Doesn't it sound we're starting a new dinner club, but that's already sold out. And a bunch of other things that we're doing are already sold out. But for February, we hope you come. Please remember, if the schools are closed due to inclement weather, we are closed. And I'm not talking about professional days or vacation days. I'm talking about snow days. If there's a snow day over at the schools, we're closed as well. And I also want to remind everybody that this is a time for fuel assistance. This is a time, if you're really struggling with your fuel costs, call Karen, make an appointment. She can help you apply for fuel assistance. That is open through the middle of March. So if you haven't applied yet, you can still apply. For those of you who have applied, it's our understanding they're way behind in terms of their applications. So if you're worried about your application on fuel assistance, give us a call. Karen has connections, and we can make sure that your fuel assistance application is being done if you haven't heard already. And finally, with inflation, and I really mean this sincerely, we partner a lot with the food pantry. So if you're food insecure, please give us a call. We'll connect you to the food pantry. And they are really great about making sure that you are not food insecure. And Karen can help you get SNAP benefits, which is, I think it's called something else now, but I still call it SNAP, which is food stamps. And we would love to help you get those. Winter has not been bad, Charlotte, this year. I mean, we've had a very mild winter, so hopefully people are okay with their fuel and with their food, but inflation is killing us all. So hopefully we can help you with that. And that's pretty much our updates for February. How
Absolutely.
are you?
I'm doing fine. So at the COA, I mean, you mentioned, the opportunity to partner with the food pantry in order to help people who are food insecure. If people are also looking to assist the council in other ways, what other ways could a citizen, reach out and try to give back to the Council on Aging?
Well, we love people donating food to the food pantry, just so you know. You can always give donations to us. You can make a check out to the Westwood Council on Aging. 100% of whatever you donate financially to us, 100% goes to programs or outreach for elders in our community. Right now, we are good with volunteers in terms of our receptionists and things, but I know Meals on Wheels always needs drivers. So if you're willing to drive for Meals on Wheels, call us. We'll connect you with Elaine because she's our HESCO manager, and she will love having more drivers for her Meals on Wheels program.
You also mentioned about cold weather, and you mentioned that, when the schools are shut down, the Council on Aging is shut down. But in the winter and the summers, when things get too hot, the center kind of turns into a cooling center in order to help people out. Does the reverse happen where during the winter, if things are dropping down to very low temperatures, that the senior center might turn into like a heating center, basically?
That happens if the electricity goes out for more than 5 hours. So if we have an electrical outlet outage, you will get a robocall to let you know that we will be a warming station. But that only happens if the electricity, if there's a power outage for more than 5 or 6 hours. Then I come in and we open up the center so people can do things like charge their phones, so they can warm up if they have electric heat. And we do that as well. That's a good question. It's interesting because it's been such a warm winter. We haven't had any of, and I'm knocking on wood.
Yeah.
I don't want to jinx myself because you never know. We're only in February and Lord knows anything can happen. We haven't had those issues, but that's a really good, and I should put that next year in my January newsletter. That's a really good question and a really good for people to know.
Yeah, hopefully that doesn't happen. But of course, if people hear that and keep it in the back of their heads during a snowstorm or under Easter or a bomb cyclone or anything that decides to hit us in the winter, because there's got to at least be one. It's snowing out today, but hopefully it doesn't get too bad for anyone.
Yeah, exactly. And yeah, it's been interesting because this winter we haven't had to close at all due to either power outages which is unusual, or school closings. But one never knows when it comes into February. Who knows?
We'll keep our eye onto the weather and keep our eye on the Council on Aging. I believe that brings me to the end of my questions. As always, I'd like to have you say the last kind of final words for all the seniors that might be watching. But it sounds like things at the council are going pretty well so far.
Thank you. Yes, we are warm and welcoming. All of our classes are bursting at the seams in terms of usage, but we would love to see you. Please come join us.
Your first class is free.
First class is always free, and isolation is a real problem, especially in the winter when you're not going out. So turn off the TV, put the clicker down, and come and join us. We've got yoga, we've got exercise, we've got art classes. I mean, you name it, we've got it. We've got book group, we've got whatever you need. We probably have it. So please come join us, give us a call. We would love to see you. And thank you always, Westwood Media, and thank you seniors for those of you who have already joined us. Have a great February. Think chocolate.